I'm Kevin Coleman with the Scioto Post, and I'm in the Octangi Park Annex where the Earth Day or Earth Gathering cleanup is going to happen. And the weather is a lot better. We've got some nice strong sunshine. Water's not too high. Can you introduce yourselves and say what's happening here?
I'm Amy Fitton, and this is Judy White. My daughter Willow Fitton is here. This is our 28th year of hosting the Earth Day waterway cleanup. I moved to Chillicothe back in '97, and we weren't doing anything for Earth Day, and so I met the lovely Judy and said, we need to do something for Earth Day. And we started this as well as an Earth Day celebration that Shelly Pocock took over about 3 years in, and now we have the amazing Earth Day gathering thanks to her.
On the other side of the flood wall here.
Exactly. We did our very first Earth Day on the flood wall, and I think it was the first year that the flood wall was a flood wall. So that was fun. And it was great that Shelly could take it over and create it to what it is now. But we continued to do the waterway cleanup part of it because we just felt passionately about that. And Judy's since retired, but she's still helping me do this. So we partner with the Ross County Litter Control and the city to pull this off. And Henderson's Pharmacy and Krispy Kreme Donuts has supplied gloves and donuts every year since almost the beginning. And it's just been a really nice way to get people out and celebrate the planet and clean up a little litter.
How many volunteers do you anticipate on a day as nice as this?
Well, it depends. Because spring is also, like, my daughter is going to a soccer game right after this, so spring is very busy for a lot of people, but we've had anywhere from 20 to 100 people show up for this event.
And how far down the river from the boat ramp here do you go?
So we clean from bridge to bridge. So from this bridge down to this bridge, we clean the banks the whole way.
So from the two US 35 bridges?
Exactly.
Or US 35 to Bridge Street?
Yes.
Okay. And about how much trash do you get, can you say?
Ooh. So we have, oh, that's a good question.
We've collected 45 to 60 bags before.
Trash bags.
Sometimes it's lower if the river is up high, because
which is going to be the situation today. Yeah. And we've collected all kinds of unique things like tires and shopping carts and
a freezer.
A freezer one year. So
it's amazing what
we find. And we've had some dedicated people pull some big items out over the years.
Well, this is a great annual effort that you do, but you offered to help with another kind of trash cleanup.
Yes. So I have been partnering with the homeless. There's a new ordinance out, the 555, and one of the issues that was brought up was the concern about litter, and I took that to the homeless, and they want to be a part of their own cleanup. And so I have been partnering with Joe Lecce, who is planning on putting together a 401c to help clean up riverbank scenarios. So when we have encampments near the water, we can go down and actually work with the homeless and provide a way to clean that up. We've also been working with the local city, and they have somebody who is coming, and there's going to be different kind of drop-off points, and so bags can be provided and homeless can drop off trash there and it can be picked up. But we're working more
self-policing.
Yes, exactly. So we're doing more, we're just being more engaged with the homeless, so that we also are being respectful of their possessions, and we're cleaning up trash and not their belongings.
Okay, you had offered sort of a quarterly cleanup.
Correct.
So that's not...
Correct. Well, that is just still in the progress. We're trying to make it more of a, not just quarterly, but as needed, just a continuous
have access to disposal.
Exactly. And then if there are encampments that get left behind, we can kind of go in and clean up. So that is where we're at with that right now.
All right. Now there was a big cleanup near Charleston Pike, the East Main Street Bridge. Is that correct?
Yes, that was a while ago. I don't have any updated information on that particular site.
Okay. But you're talking with the people
I am.
unhoused
I'm
people
working
there?
with the outreach program, so the people that go out and meet with the people in the encampments, and I plan on going out there myself and doing that. And plus I spend time talking with the homeless during our breakfast at Walnut Street Church. So we're just collecting information, and what's been great about the ordinance is that it's given us lots of opportunities to get together, all the people that are...
It's raised awareness.
It's raised awareness, right. So we're doing great things, regardless of how the ordinance goes. We've kind of created this great dynamic group of people, and we're going to make good things happen for the homeless. You know, that's the good thing that's come out of this. There are a lot of people that care about the homeless, and you know, we'll make good things happen no matter what happens with the ordinance.
So the plan has changed, but there is still a plan.
There's still a plan.
There's a program.
There is.
How can people learn more and maybe offer to volunteer?
So there is a continuum of care meeting that is hosted every month. I really don't want to get this wrong. I want to say that it's the first Wednesday of the month at 1 o'clock at the library annex.
Maybe people can get a hold of you or someone else?
They can get a hold of me, or they can get a hold of Julie Bolin at Community Action, or Melanie Euler at Community Action, and they can tell them when those meetings are. And that would be, I learned so much just from the first meeting that I attended. And that's where everybody who kind of cares about this issue comes together and talks about what they can do to help.
All right.
Okay.
Well, you've got good weather.
Yep.
The water's high, but not too high, so...
Right. We're hoping for a good day.
All right. Thank you very much.
Thanks.